Hey guys, if you don't know, there's a Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow. It's going to be on at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern Time. And I thought I've never done this before. I've never done a predictions video for something. So I just thought it'd be fun to sit here and do a predictions video for Nintendo Direct tomorrow, what I think we might see. Okay, first I just want to say keep your expectations low. There's something that I don't think a lot of people really seem to understand about the Nintendo Directs. They happen multiple times through the year. I think every time a Nintendo Direct is announced, people lose their crap. They think it's going to be like E3, where there's just like all this stuff announced for the year. And Nintendo does these multiple times a year, so there's no reason for them to announce all their eggs in their basket for 2019. Like, they're going to pepper it out through the year. Probably like June, July, it'll have another direct and announce more stuff for the holiday season. Okay, so what do I think we could see? I think probably they'll, first of all, like the Nintendo Direct tomorrow, the 3DS is pretty much at the end of its cycle. We might see a couple 3DS titles or news, but I think it's going to be pretty sparse on the 3DS from here on out when it comes to Nintendo. They might mention it every once in a while in 2019, but I think by 2020 it's pretty much going to be gone and replaced by Switch, or maybe that perhaps Switch Mini that people keep talking about. Although I still don't think that's necessarily going to be a thing, because I think if Nintendo wanted to do a portable-only version of the Switch with that's $100 cheaper, they could easily just leave the dock out and just put the Nintendo Switch in a package by itself without the dock, and that should be able to knock it down at a $100 price point. At least that's the way I would do it. Okay, so first prediction here, I think they'll announce some kind of Wii U port. I'm really hoping it's Super Mario 3D Land, as that's what I would give a crap about. But it could also be Pikmin or Wonderful 101. I think Wonderful 101's probably not likely. I think you would see more likely an announcement from Platinum on a sequel to that than a port from the Wii U. But hey, I've been wrong in the past. Pikmin 3, I keep hearing people chatter about this. Maybe I would rather prefer to have Super Mario 3D Land, but they might try to hold on to that until next year and try to do a different port. And so pretty much out of everything that's left, that would be Pikmin 3. They've already said that we're going to see Fire Emblem Three Houses stuff going on here, probably more gameplay, maybe a release date. It's been in the oven for a while. They've actually already showed gameplay, so yeah, I'd imagine it'd probably be a release date, and that's what this is mostly for, is to announce when that's coming. And it could be coming sooner than later. Might actually be surprised on that. Could be just a couple months, because that game seemed like it was pretty fun. Okay, and I think we'll probably see Luigi's Mansion 3 with an actual date announced. We'll see more gameplay of it. That game also seems like it's pretty far along. And from the sound of it, that game might actually be coming out as soon as July, so that'd be kind of surprising from Nintendo to put it out that time, and not more around Halloween. But at the same time, like, every Nintendo title's actually sort of like an evergreen title, and they sell pretty well through the year, so it doesn't really matter if it comes out in July or October or anything like that. So we'll also get probably some Splatoon 2 news on an update for new DLC coming out on that, and I think we'll also get an update on Smash Bros. For the new Joker character coming out. Maybe like a little mention about Piranha Plant, since that just recently came out not too long ago. And hopefully we'll see a new character announced. Everything's pointing to a Dragon Quest character, but I'd really like to see somebody else other than that, just because I feel like that's kind of spoiled for me now with all the rumors and hints going around the internet. But hey, Dragon Quest is cool, so I'm up for it. I do think we'll see some more information, possibly gameplay on Animal Crossing, but I do not think we'll get a date for it. It is maybe supposed to be coming out this year, but it could also just be pushed till 2020 for all we know. Final Fantasy VII will be probably shown off and actually dropped on the eShop after the Direct is shown. They've done this a couple times where they'll be like, hey, this is coming to the Switch and it drops today, and that seems like that would be a pretty easy title to do that for, so I could see that happening. He's forgetting about his Daemon X Mechanica? Is that how you say it? Anyways, it's the mech game that Nintendo is apparently like working on, or I guess it's not Nintendo, it's being kind of farmed out, but it's a Nintendo published title. This one I'm actually looking forward to, because it's supposed to be the same people that do the Armored Core series. a lot of people have forgotten about this. I do think we'll see more of this, and this one seems like it's pretty much done, as they were showing off like a full hour of gameplay like the last E3, so it's got to be pretty far along at this point. I imagine we'll see a bit of this and get at least a release date announced for this game. Alright, and the last two I think we could see here is probably Metroid Prime Trilogy. I've been hearing rumors that this has actually been done since December. I've heard similar rumors with New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe that was like done in September, and they held on until after the New Year. So I all the rumors and stuff flying around, and maybe just because I really want it to happen, I want some kind of Metroid game on the Switch, so Prime Trilogy would be awesome. Hopefully they're not just doing like a direct port, like they're actually doing some like work to it to make it look a little bit nicer, and not just like an upscale, like actually like more detailed models and stuff like that. But if it's just like the straight up game, I'll be happy enough just to have something to play on the Switch. It's Metroid. And similar to Animal Crossing, I think we'll get some gameplay preview of Bayonetta 3. However, I don't think we'll get a release date on Bayonetta 3. I think we'll just get a little bit of an update, see how it's going, and that'll be probably pretty much about it. With most directs, we tend not to see, like, they don't like every direct sit here and like show like a new game at the end. Sometimes they'll like expand on something. Like, I think this one's very much for the Fire Emblem game, and just showing its release date and getting people hyped up for that, because that seems like maybe that's Nintendo's most recent major release probably coming up. We'll have to wait and see after the direct, but that's the way it feels to me. I don't think we'll necessarily see anything else new here. Some people are hoping that there'll be a Switch Mini or a Switch Pro. I'm going to call it right here. No new hardware. I really don't believe that Nintendo's going to invest any. Maybe they're most likely doing some research on new hardware right now, but I don't think we're going to see any until like at least next year, if not the year after. So I wouldn't get too excited. The Switch is actually pretty good for what it is right now. There's been small revisions happening in the background with it, but I don't think they really need to get mention that or anything until there's like actually something new to show. But I'm going to call it right now. I don't think there's a new Zelda game or 2D. There might be a new Zelda game this year, but I don't think they're going to show it this direct. I think if we see anything about it, it'll probably be like around E3 time or something. They're going to hold something so when E3 comes around and everybody's like in that kind of like mood, to celebrate video games and stuff, they're going to have something there in the back pocket to show. So if they have a 2D simplified version of like a Zelda game or a remake of a Zelda game or something like that, they're going to show it around that time. I don't think this direct's the time for it. And I don't think Pikmin 4 is going to be shown at this direct either, for the same exact reasons. And what title would I absolutely lose my crap if Nintendo announced it? It's been a while. I really, really want one. And this game here, Fast RMX, is the closest thing I've had to it in a while. I would love to see a new F-Zero. I would lose my crap. I love F-Zero. I've always loved F-Zero. I want a new one, but it's probably not going to happen. This is just my long shot goal. This is something I would love to see, but hey, we never know. If anything, like, the closest thing I'm probably going to get is like a Star Fox Racing or something if that ever gets announced, but I kind of have a feeling that got canceled or canned or something like that. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. This is a really fun little video. I had fun doing this. If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to subscribe on your way out. Hit the thumbs up button or thumbs down if you didn't like the video. And leave a comment down below. What do you guys think we're going to see tomorrow? And have a great day. And we'll have to talk about what Nintendo shows tomorrow. Later, guys.